Hi and welcome back to Score Game. In this episode we will talk again to a lot of people, but we will also learn how to fight. Okay, time to go for Minea without fighting anyone. Or maybe enemies can be killed, but this is the less difficulty, so maybe that's why. Can't even kill the first enemy. Hello, bro. Can I find anything? I guess not. Oh no, don't attack me. And maybe we can find some armor in this other city. What does this say? Minea gate just ahead. And this other sign. West Minea gate and South Barbaro port. Okay. So I guess this other city is not that far. And we don't really need to fight anyone, we can just avoid them. But I want to fight. Okay. Okay, the position of the entrance is really weird. What if we go through here? We saw Minea, North Sepik village and Rastin village. Okay, so the other two villages not that far. Okay, another city. I want to fight some monsters, not to talk to anyone again. Mister, are you a swordsman? Well, the fortune teller lady has been looking for a traveling swordsman. Let's go and see her. Okay, so finally we get an objective. Is this the fortune teller lady? I'm Rea, a poet and troubadour. My priceless silver harmonica has been stolen and I don't know what to do. I value it nearly as much as my own life. Okay, so this is like a quest, side quest. Up until now I've been traveling in search of that perfect melody. I play ancient songs lost to the sands of time, dug from the depths of Asteria's long forgotten past. But without my silver harmonica I cannot play nary a single note. Storman, if you should learn any clues as to the whereabouts of my harmonica, would you please tell me? Anything at all, be it rumor or fact, please. Okay, so this is a side quest for sure. And I think this town is even huger, even bigger than the first one. Okay, there's like a huge tower in the distance there. Okay. What? This goes nowhere. What's the point of it? Why does this place exist if there's nothing here? On the other side of the northern pass, there's a huge bowl-shaped crater, known as Baguio Badet. Seems to be where the thieves are coming from. Guess they made their hideout there. The city walls keep the monsters out, but no such luck with the thieves. I saw Pim pick a ring off the ground the other day. Right after that he went straight to his store and put it on the shelf. What kind of lowlife would just sell something he finds like that? We already talked to the kid. Anyone else around here? Hello. Before the monster showed up, we used to always play under the huge tree in the plains, but we can't do that now. The grown-ups won't let us go outside the city walls anymore. Yeah, because they don't want you to die. Okay, I'm gonna go inside the houses after I talk to everyone outside first. Anyone else here? Oh, what is this guy doing? Stand aside, please. There's a patient to be seen. Me, I am Dr. Klaus. Okay. Let's see where he's going. We're gonna just run around. Okay, he's nowhere to be seen. Hello. Okay, this is the same guy. Hello. Not long ago, I saw a stranger in town wearing a black cape with a real peculiar pale blue glow to it. Maybe I was just seeing things, I don't know, but it still gave me the shivers either way. Have you seen a one-eyed man around? His name is Donis. Damn fool, he's down and out right now, so he's been neglecting his work. And he's run off somewhere to boot. Leave the poor man alone, he only has one eye. My big brother was a miner, but he got attacked by a monster in one of the tunnels and barely made it out alive. He tried to fight back using his pickaxe, but it didn't work too well. Okay, this is a huge town. This is a town and not a village like the other one. Maybe we can find some armor. Before the monster showed up, we used to always play under the huge tree in the plains, but we can't do that now. The grown-ups won't let us go outside the city walls anymore. We already talked to these kids. My grandpa often tells me Asteria's fairy tales. My favorite one is the one about the silver sword used to defeat the army of monsters a long time ago. Okay, there's a cat here. I guess cats and dogs exist in Asteria. On a day like this, when the weather is good, you can see the Darm Tower clear as anything from the town's ramparts. Okay, so that tower is called the Darm Tower. It's amazing that our ancestors were able to build a tower that stretches up beyond the clouds. Yeah, I think the source of the monsters, the storm wall, is that tower. Go up to the mountain road from the north village and you'll reach Darm Tower. Okay, we can buy stuff here. But first let's talk to everyone. Ever since the silver mine on the mountains was closed, the cost of everything has risen so dramatically. Still, it's not like we could actually sell any of our silver goods, what with the storm wall and all. Okay, and I think this was the final NPC out here. Can't really be sure. Sarah has been acting rather odd lately. She's been going on and on about the world coming to an end. Okay, we didn't talk to this guy. Okay, let's start with the houses now. And I'm gonna start with this one here first. Okay, what you selling? Oh ho ho, something you need? This guy who's selling the ring he found on the street? Speak to the shopkeeper. Red hair is rare around here. You're not from around these parts, are you? I'm from the mainland myself, but I got trapped on this lousy island by the storm wall. I think I can cut you a good deal since you're a fellow foreigner. Okay, buy and sell. You don't have a single thing I want to purchase. My sincere apologies. Okay, so apparently we can't sell anything like in most RPGs. Okay, here's what I have to offer. Sapphire ring. Oh, it doesn't even tell me. Okay, the sapphire ring he found on the street. Okay, wouldn't this sapphire be great to give to your girlfriend? I bet she'd be thrilled. That'd be 1k gold. No. I don't know what it does, so... Wing. It's a strange one. If you use it, it will warp you back to town from anywhere in the land. Oh, it tells us what it does. Impressive. Okay, so we don't want that. And the mirror. This mirror has the power to freeze monsters in time. But it's delicate. Use it too often and it will shatter. Okay, so we can freeze an enemy a couple of times and then it breaks. I'm gonna buy the sapphire ring at some point, because it may actually be a useful accessory. But stop talking. Okay, but you know, I'm not gonna buy it now and waste all my gold. I want to buy some armor. My father is the mayor of Zepik village to the north. Lately he's been a little preoccupied with something though. Last time I saw him, he was all like, the villagers mustn't hear of this. Please, if you go to the Zepik village, will you talk to him for me? Buck, you must not go to the mine. The monsters there are extremely powerful. You'll be killed for certain. It's fortunate for us that they never venture outside the world. Word is they can't stand daylight. Okay. Next building we're gonna visit is this one, the bar. Oh my god, a lot of guys. Hello. You know that harmonica playing poet girl who hangs around up on the ramparts? She's real pretty, and that song of hers is also real pretty. It's mesmerizing. Haven't heard it in a while though. Cesar, just drinks. Man, this is the good stuff. Welcome, oh my stranger. Don't worry, traveler. The city of Minea is a safe haven from the monsters. You have nothing to worry about here. Okay, if you say so. And okay, we're gonna try to talk to the bartender first. Oh, a new face. From whence did you come from, sir? Barbado, you see? Ah, you're the lad who crosses the storm warden. Prost. I heard about you from members of the Barbado militia when they came here on their rounds. Sorry if I sounded a bit suspicious when I asked where you were from. Lately, there have been a lot of break-ins, so I thought maybe you were visiting my establishment. Is he gonna say anything else? Those damn thieves just come and go as they please. I think it's high time for a bit of hunting. Perhaps you're care to join me? My name's Garrick. I've been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Will you have a drink with me? But I don't want to waste any money. I didn't learn much about the crocs, but I did find that long ago there were rhoda trees in Esteria. Never heard of a rhoda tree before? Its seeds are said to be one of the finest delicacies in the world. I'd love to taste one just once before I die. Don't suppose you've come across any, have you? Okay, maybe if we find the seed, I have to go back to this guy. You have to remember that one-eyed man. Will you hear out a humble patron of this fine watering hole? Sure. Somewhere in the general area I lost a beautiful sapphire ring I purchased as a gift for my wife. Okay, so this guy lost the ring that the shop owner has. So I guess if I buy the ring it doesn't do anything and I just have to give it to this guy. Okay. Without it I feel as if I can't even face her. Damnable thieves. I wonder what this is there doing. Okay, apparently I can't tell him. Without it I feel I can't. Okay. Okay, so I can't tell this guy. that the shopkeeper has his ring. Have you visited a fortune teller's house? She may be young, but she's good if you're ever in need of advice or guidance. She can always set you on the right path. I'm Mysteria's foremost tour guide, or at least I used to be. That blasted storm wall and all the monsters have driven me right out of business. There was once an old man who wanted to tour the mountain ruins. This was before the storm wall. He seemed to be a scholar and said he planned on investigating Dark Tower. I hope he's okay. Yeah, of course he's okay. He's the guy who summoned all the monsters. I used to work in the silver mine, but 6 months ago the tunnels were overrun by monsters. All because of those damned dumb monsters that I got nothing to do but drink up and oh. Okay, so everyone kind of lost their jobs, and I don't know how they still managed to have money to drink. I mean, this guy who's a tour guide doesn't have clients anymore. This guy who's a miner can't mine anymore. The next house. My mother and grandfather say they want to go back to their old home, and they look so sad about it. We used to live in Rastlin village until the monsters razed it to the ground. Anyway, the bats that come out from the mine at twilight aren't normal. They ferociously attack both humans and livestock. They were the primary culprits of the destructions of Rastlin. Okay, can you let me live? Okay, so if you lived in Rastlin and it was razed to the ground, how can you afford this house? And can you let me out of here? Ah. He was keeping me prisoner. Okay, let's see next house. Okay. Minea has an ancient history. Supposedly its walls were built a very long time ago. It's like a miracle that people back then could build huge stone ramparts like this. When the monsters started attacking, a lot of people moved here from Rastin and Barbado Port. And yeah, Minea is protected by walls, but we can't just shut ourselves away in here. We've got to fight back, says the old man. I'm gonna go for the shops after I talk to everyone. Okay. Did I visit the house here? No, I haven't. Lisa, hello, how may I help you? What will you do? Talk to Nurse Lisa. It's been quite busy in here ever since the monsters started showing up. People are always getting hurt. Dr. Claus went to make a house call at Zepnik village. Okay, so the guy who went to Zepnik village. Since they have no medical facility or staff there. Okay, I need healing, I want medicine. Okay. The Picards, you must double down. What? The wild dogs out in the field are called the rebels. They're extremely fast, so take heed around them. I got surrounded by a whole herd of them, which is how I came to be in this state. I managed to slip away and run to the big tree in the field. For some reason, the rebels turned back at that point. As a result, I'm still alive and not too much worse for the wear, but I do wonder what it was that drove them away. Oh, save me, this is no puppy, it's a rebel. What? Where did I get hurt, you ask? In my own home, that's where. I was attacked. He hit me from behind, so I didn't see his face, but I'll bet anything it was one of those damn thieves. And he stole the silver shell that's been in my family for countless generations. I had it tucked away in a corner of my old storeroom. Probably wasn't worth much, but even so it's the idea. Maybe another side quest. If we find his shield, maybe we can return it. And if we return it, he's gonna think I was the guy who attacked him and stole it. Okay, next house. Too many damn houses, dude. I want to fight. The path around the town walls is pretty narrow, transporting silver to Barbado port was a pain even before the storm wall. As a result, we've considered erecting a south gate, but we don't want to compromise the wall structure, you know? Yeah, I know. I think we talked this once. Since the monsters start showing up, all the children are prohibited from leaving the city. They look like they've grown tired of being cooped up here, but what else can we do? It's for their own good. Let me talk to your husband. Stop pushing him. Don't trap me. My mother lived... Okay, it's her son. My mother lives by herself in Barbado. Oh, it's not her son, it's her husband. I keep trying to tell her to move in with me since it's too much safer inside the city walls, but she won't listen. Okay, so the stubborn lady from the Barbado city is this guy's mother. Okay, I think we're almost done with talking to everyone. Okay, this seems like the main quest, so I'm gonna do it last. Okay, did we go in here? I don't think so. We're very fortunate to have Dr. Klaus in our city. His potions really hit the... Anytime there's an emergency, he's always there in a flash. He's a true hero to us all. But should we tell him the guy just left and maybe he's gonna die? I saw this really sculpted, scrumptious looking man that other day. Real debonair too, with his black cape. But when he looked at me, I swear I was scared out of my mind. His eyes were almost inhuman. Anyone else here? No. Okay. I think we finished almost all the houses. I think I went in here already. Yeah, I went in here. Yeah, I already talked to her. Oh, welcome. Speak to the shopkeeper, okay? Offense is a great luxury, but defense is absolutely necessary. True. As such, proper armor is vital. They say the best defense... Okay. Buy armor. Chainmail, plate mail, reflex. What? Chainmail. It's made out of knitted chain, easy to move around in and well ventilated so as not to slow cook its wearer. For 400. Oh my god, I clicked it again. The plate mail. The plate mail is made of numerous interlocking metal plates, heavy but it offers unparalleled defense. 2k. Okay, so I guess that's the better armor. Oh my god, I clicked it again. And reflex. The reflex armor is the crowning jewel of the inventory. The light leather armor treated with resin. So yeah, 5k. I assume that much. And we can also buy shield. Okay, and there are 3 shields. Small shield. Small shield is made of reinforced wood. Light and easy to use. 700. Okay, we can buy the shield and the armor. We can only buy one. Okay, let's see about the weapons. Oh, welcome. Okay, speak to shopkeeper. I've got some very good swords here. The same kinds the militia members use, but we already have one. But I've also got even better swords for real combat. Why not take a pick? A short sword. The short sword is small but it's light and easy to handle. An excellent choice for daily use. 500. Longsword. The longsword is well suited to combat, befitting a true swordsman. Its workmanship is top class. Okay, and Talwar probably 5k. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for the armor. But first let's actually talk to the mystic. Oh my, it's you. Yeah, it's me, Sarah. You are not from Esteria, correct? Did you come here by crossing the storm wall? Goddess, thank you. I've waited so long for this day. You are the one whom I've been seeking. Please, get your equipment in order, then return here at once. What? I must beg a favor of you. My equipment in order? Please purchase and equip a sword, armor and shield, then return to this house. Okay, so I guess after we have to do that because we're gonna trigger a fight or something. Okay, but I don't have the money to do that. Okay, I'm gonna, save. Holy, we talked to a lot of people. Let's buy the armor and see the upgrades. Okay, and can buy a shield, right? It's 700. Yeah, maybe we can kill a monster. Okay, let's equip. We get 5 defense. That's not too much. Can we even kill anyone? Don't think so. Maybe if we kill at least one enemy, we get some extra gold. Buy a shield. Okay, should I try and fight the enemies out here? I think they should be stronger, no? Come on, bro. Yeah, still I don't have a chance, bro. Zero chance to fight these guys. Wait, what? What am I supposed to do? Okay, what? Where's the clinic? Hello, I need healing. Oh my god, you're actually gonna take my money. Piece of shit. You piece of shit. Guess I'm gonna go back to the other city to heal up and maybe try to kill the first monster. If I try hard enough, maybe I can do it. If I can't do that, I really don't know what to do. I mean, how can I progress if I can't even kill the first enemy? That's just stupid. Okay, I hope she's gonna heal me for free. He healed me before for free. Yep. Okay. And the other one wants 50 gold. Are you kidding me? Oh, I can run. Maybe I can run attack him. There you go. There you go. Oh. Oh, destroyed. And we got 6 gold and 2 experience. Okay, so I guess I had to attack like this. Okay, that kind of works. But only 2 experience, we have to kill a lot of enemies just for 1 level. And they instantly spawn. I guess there's no way around it really. I need... oh my god, don't kill me. I need the gold and experience. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Can I kill this guy? Oh my god, what? What? No! I still had HP, what? Okay, let's try and get the shield this time. Okay, let's see the shield equip. It's the same thing. We get 5 defense. The exact same thing. Okay. Can we kill an enemy from this area? Okay, we got 10 gold and 4 experience for this one. But we barely killed him. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and farm 400 gold after I heal up, like kill some enemies, heal up and repeat until I get 400 gold to also buy the shield. And then we'll see, maybe we're gonna go to the Mystic, or maybe we're gonna kill enemies until we actually level up. I'm really curious what the level up means. Okay, good thing she's healing me for free. Too bad the other one doesn't heal me for free. Okay, but first, before we fight, I want to raid everyone who we unlocked. Okay, so we're at Rhea, a dearly beloved troubadour who plays lovely harmonica music for anyone who will listen. Found herself in Minea and seeks to tighten the spiritual bonds among its inhabitants with song. Okay. Prim, a little girl from Minea born to Julius and Fauna, considers Sarah the fortune teller her best friend, and is always looking for the legendary brave soul on Sarah's behalf. Fauna, a woman from Minea, has been a bit on edge lately with all the rumors of thievery, but takes solace in Minea's safety from monsters. Still, she can't quite bring herself to let her guard down. Julius and Archil. A man from Minea has been keeping watch at the city gate to ensure that no children leave the safety of these walls. Spotted a shady man inside the city recently, however, and is concerned. And Archil lives with his muscular brother Bron in Minea, but Bron's become hospitalized due to a mining injury, so Archil is all alone now. He visits Bron at the clinic each and every day. Aurora. Daughter of Minea's mayor, always lived a life of frivolity, but now that the cost of commodities has risen, she's been forced to give it up. Presently, still searching for a new hobby. Cornel, son of Minea's mayor, due to his unrestricted freedom growing up, he still acts a bit childish. Hearing doom prophecies by Sarah, the fortune teller, however, sobered him up quite nicely. Johan, the boy from Minea, complains that he hasn't been able to play at the big trees in the north since the monsters came. He believes climbing one of those trees would be the best feeling in the world. Hans, a young man from Minea who's become obsessed with Pim, the pawn shop owner, can't wrap his head around how Pim could find an item on the ground yet have the audacity to keep it and sell it. Haystack, a carpenter living in Minea, has been exceptionally busy lately due to the influx of immigrants from Barbados. Greatly admires Darm Tower for being such an impossible fit in engineering design. Luca, a boy from Minea, loves it when his grandfather Franz tells him the story of the legendary Silver Sword. One day hopes to hold it in his own hands and vanquish monsters with it. Was Bangwa. Minea's chief carpenter is presently searching for one of his men, Donis, who's been grievously slacking on the job, intends to smack some sense into Donis and then drag him right back to work. Well, Donis is at the bar drinking and being said he lost his ring. Okay. Orman, Minea's bartender, a man of many muscles, having once worked as a mercenary on the mainland, has become rather concerned by the ongoing thefts around Minea and is thus planning a thief hunt. Donis, a one-eyed drunkard from Minea, not much to look at, but he has a good heart and is greatly depressed by the loss of an important item. He'll be at work but fears his boss, Pisces of Fury. Gerek, a warrior from Minea hired by Orman to hide in the thief hunt, has dedicated himself to sampling the world's cuisine and wishes to find the fabled Rhoda seed during his stay in Esteria. Okay, so thus far I know of 3 side quests. We have to buy the ring from the merchant and give it to Donis. We may have to find the Rhoda seed for Garek, and we have to find for Ria the whatever she was looking for, harmonica or whatever. Okay. Did we read Garek? Yeah, we did. Okay, 1.5 more pages. Ricardo, a patron of Orman's bar in Minea who spends every waking hour drinking and gossiping with Cesar, has been a bit depressed of late due to the hiatus of his beloved troubadour. And Cesar, a drunkard from Minea, used to be a fan of hard liquor but has recently discovered the wide world of wine. Always compares vintages and fancies himself an expert. Plans to wed soon. Miner Doug, a patron of Orman's bar in the Minea, used to work in the silver mine, but after its closure due to the demon infestation, he began drinking heavily. And he was already a big drinker to begin with. And Chest, his name is Chest, a patron of Orman's bar in Minea, used to be a tour guide but has been out of a job since the storm wall first appeared. He remains disturbingly optimistic despite his hardships. Old Man Franz, an old man from Minea with a great love of Asterian lore, often reads his legends to his grandson Luca. Okay, so this is the guy who told about the sword to the kid. As fairy tales, very close to Sarah the fortune teller, and worries for the future. Nikki the dancer. A dancer from Minea wears makeup to appear mature but only just turned 20. Hates when people wallow in depression, so she dances at Orman's bar in an effort to boost everyone's spirits. Dr. Claus, Minea's resident doctor, has been exceptionally busy ever since the monsters appeared and is more often out and about than in his clinic. A well-reputed, well-liked and dedicated professional. Nurse Lisa, head nurse at Claus' clinic in Minea, has been handling inpatient care whenever Claus is out on a house call. Her care and counsel is so desired that many patients pray for a lengthy recovery. Fyodor, a young man hospitalized in Minea with injuries from a rebel attack, narrowly averted death by escaping to the shade of one of the great trees of the plain. The monsters did not follow. We're gonna see why that happened when we reach the tree ourselves. A young man hospitalized in Minea boasts of his might. So when monsters appeared in the mine, he tried to fight them off, but it didn't go well. Slips off his pain, dreaming of naughty things. Okay, how do we know he dreams of naughty things? The old man Mesh. An old man hospitalized in Minea was struck from behind and has his silver shell stolen by an unknown assailant. Likely one of the thieves from the mountain region, he believes. The patient in Minea's clinic, Kane, was attacked by rebels on his way to Minea from Zepik and seems to have been traumatized by the experience. Still has nightmares about rebels chasing after him. Pim, a bartender who runs a shady pawn shop in Minea, where all the goods, including stolen and lost items, are fair game. Renowned for never lowering his prices, but claims them all to be negotiable. Charm, a woman from Minea, Francis' daughter and Luca's mother, knows the land folklore well, just like her father. Claims there was once to be a south gate built in Minea, but the plan was scrapped. But why? There should be a gate south of the city. That totally makes sense. Buck, a former miner from Minea who lost his job when the monsters showed up, tried to resist but was unable, and ever since he's become utterly terrified of the abandoned mine. Tabitha, Buck's wife, lives in Minea despite being daughter the elder of Zepik, is very concerned for her father as he seems gravely troubled, but refuses to discuss it with any of the villagers. Mayor Marcel, Minea's mayor, a highly trusted figure among the townsfolk, but the troubles of late have saddened him. He constantly worries that Minea's walls won't be enough to protect everyone. Pamela, Mayor Marcel's wife, offers her husband unconditional support in these trying times, claims that the wall around the city was not a recent construct, but has been there since antiquity. Rossetti, an attractive middle-aged man who's been running a weapon shop in Minea for many years, well versed in combat, can easily discern the combat potential of customers. Dion's father. Dion's father? A Minea's armorer, obsessed with armor and gets mad if you tell him the best defense is a good offense. He lives instead in survival of the fittest, son of the weaponsmith Rossetti. The old man Bethel, a mining resident who once climbed a rhoda tree all the way to its tippy top. Now he's grown old and weak, but thanks to Dr. Claus he's still just as chipper as he ever was. Lydia, Bethel's young daughter, in search of a boyfriend, and isn't very picky about his personality as long as he's handsome, but won't date younger men. Seems to have seen the black-cloaked man. Freddy, Darius' son, lives in Minea, constantly attempts to convince his mother in Barbado to come live with him in Minea, but she won't hear him out. This has him very troubled. Martha, Freddy's wife and Johan's mother, lives in Minea but seems unconvinced that the wall around the city offers any real protection. Feels suffocated by the goings on throughout this area. Okay, two more, no, four more. Old man Harrison. Charlotte's father and Effie's grandfather. Hans lived in Rastin but lost his home, his wife and his son-in-law when monsters his wife but lost his home, his wife and his son-in-law. Okay. When monsters attacked from the silver miner. A woman who lived in Minea after her hometown of Rastin was destroyed by monsters. Hans lost the will to live but regained it by focusing on her daughter, Effie. And Ria's beautiful music. Okay, so Coleman Harrison and Charlotte live in the same house if I remember correctly. I guess they're both refugees from Rastin. Okay, and Effie, a very young girl living in Minea after her hometown Rastin was destroyed. Doesn't understand what happened and thus hopes to return home one day and resume her normal life. And Sarah the fortune teller, living in Minea, renowned for her startling accuracy, having even predicted the storm wall and monsters invasion, did something in Adol and guided him on a quest to YS. What does YS even mean? Okay, I guess we almost actually owned all the characters in the game already. We're just in the second episode. I don't know, so far I'm really enjoying the game, even though we didn't really get to fight that many monsters. I didn't expect to enjoy the game. I looked online and it seemed pretty old, but apparently it's really cool. So I'm gonna finish it for sure, and that means I'm gonna try the other games in the YS series. This is going to be the end for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. We talked enough with the locals, time to do some fighting, so check out the next episode if you want to see some combat. And if you want to support my channel, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.